Hi Aquarius, welcome to Agnya 8, and here we are tuning in to your energies for the month of March 2021. You can watch this for Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements in your chart. And this will be a general read. I will post another one, separate one for Love Scope. But if in this reading also we get certain messages for love, it is what it is, then I'll have to deliver those. But this would be primarily the focus on other aspects or the general aspects in life, general guidance, spiritual messages, divine messages, whatever those might be. And this would be a general reading, so pick what resonates with you, and if it doesn't resonate with you, don't make it force. Don't force it to resonate with you, and pick the messages which do resonate. So we'll be using, starting on with the Moonology. Let's see what is the message for Aquarius. I've got two messages for Aquarius for the month. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. We had a full moon in 2 days back, very intense and powerful one. And now the messages for you which are coming, my dear Aquarius, is what do you need to release? And you are good enough. Now there could be certain things which you are holding on back to yourself, wherein you feel that you're not good enough. There could be something about you which you need to accept and embrace, or maybe release those things which are coming as a block or which are not making you feel as if you're good enough. So you are good enough is a message which is coming forth, and release whatever is making you feel that you're not good enough. Or for some of you, just kind of ask that question in your meditation, and what you need to release, and you will get the answer and work on those areas. So that's the first message which we get from the Moonology. I'm also guided for this month to use the angel answers, which I have never used it in my monthlies on YouTube channel. I surely use them for a lot of my several private personal readings which I do for my clients and people who consult me. And we have one message which we have got for you, my dear Aquarius, which is saying in the near future. So there is something. So now what I pick up is that this is a reading may not be just limited to the month of March. There's certain messages which we will get. We will see how it kind of goes ahead, and that will be applicable. This will be applicable for not limited to March, but might flow. Energy might flow for the next month as well, or in the near future. So let's see what the messages will look like, but I would want to pick one more oracle before we move along, and that will be from Heart and Soul. So let's see what is the message for my dear Aquarius. Let's see what the message is for my dear Aquarius for the month of March. What is the message for my dear Aquarius for the month of March? I want one card, please. What is the message for my dear Aquarius? Okay, I've got one up a turn, but it didn't fall, so I will not take that. Okay, thank you. This one did fall, and I will take it. We've got joy, and that is where the birds are flying towards this orange yellow cloud. Very beautiful cloud. Now orange is the color for your solar orange is the color for your sacral, and yellow is the color for your solar plexus. Solar plexus is the center third chakra from below, and it is your third chakra, which is where you feel joy. And so there is something which is coming forth. You're moving towards the direction of joy. I would say I'm also picking up a message that you do. I'm sorry for this noise. Somebody is just kind of cruising in. But here I'm saying that you need to focus on your sacral and your solar plexus. Work towards those chakras, and you will start seeing how joy is unfolding in your life. Now let's move ahead with tarot. And this time I'm like kind of guided. I'm using this as a divine tarot, but I'm also being guided to use the the tarot, the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. So that kind of runs very deep and very. I don't use that much for my monthly YouTube channels, but I've been guided to do that. So there is Five of Wands, there is a Lovers, and as I said in the beginning, if the message comes around love, we can't just deny or ignore it. And this is that scenario wherein we've got the message for you, because Lovers is coming around. And let's see what is the third one. I won't read reversals on this one. Seven of Cups. Now, what I'm sensing is there is some confusion, there is some conflict in your head, or this could be around to do with some love situation wherein you have to make some choices, and you might feel such strong pull about this person and you are so confused. Now, that is about, because Lovers is, I cannot deny the aspect of love here, but that is also because it's a general reading. It might be applicable for some partnership which is very significant for you. It could be a boss, subordinate, it could be a colleague, it could be a neighbor, it could be a parent, it could be anybody, a spouse or romantic nature, a kind of a friend, somebody who's very significant. Now here there is some conflict which you are, as I said, it could be within and you're not sharing it outside. And that is but that conflict is growing within you if you're not sharing it outside. It's not something which is settling in. And there is a possibility that you might be feeling a strong pull towards this person. And that is like kind of, there is a strange confusion and a conflict which you are feeling around this situation, around this partnership. But this is some partnership which is extremely strong, because Lovers is something which suggests that. So you really can't even avoid this connection. You can't even avoid this partnership in some way or the other. And that is what probably might be confusing you, or probably causing that conflict. Why can't you just kind of shut yourself with it? Or there could be something else altogether, but there is something for sure which is suggesting about this. Now we have Seven of Moons, which is like Seven of Cups. That is a repeat energy. There is about confusion. That is about in a state of not knowing. And we have Prophetess, which is again it's like Queen of Cups energy, and you feel strong love, strong emotions for this situation here which we have, and you are definitely confused. Now let's see, we have the Apprentice, and that is about this is like the Page of Pentacles or Page of Coins. Now, if you look at this, we have this which has come under Five of Wands, and that is also the other one which I said is talking about confusion. Now here it is the moon cycle, so it is about your emotion, and you can see there is this castle, there is this pathway which is kind of leading you, but you don't know where it's, and there are a lot of hands, if you can see, in the air that is kind of pointing towards one to the another to another, and that's what the confusion is, because that's what the conflict is. This conflict and a confusion is kind of going hand in hand, and you are but it's not just that you don't have a control, because you here coming around as a prophetess in this situation, you have control, and the only way to have control is I would not want to use control as a word, but the only way you can manage this situation well is by managing your emotions, not kind of dipping down in anything which is negative and pulling you down. Rather, you should stay equanimous with your emotions, and you will be able to sail through this situation. However, you might feel that you're coming around as an apprentice, because this confusion might be heavy. And you might feel that, maybe you're starting to learn the path right away. It is like you are pretty naive in handling this situation. But when you kind of manage these emotions in your head, in your heart, and you become equanimous, is when you will start to realize that things are unfolding in a way better in a better way, and you will be able to manage that situation pretty well. And there is this um, that is the center card for you as well, which is prophetess, and which I said is the Queen of Cups. This could also signify for some of you some water sign energy, and that could be the scene. But also you need to release some things which are not serving you, because that is what the Moonology card is suggesting. And it's suggesting you are enough. You are not dependent on anybody. If you are kind of looking around, so what my divine team is kind of prompting in my ears and telling me is that if you are looking around for somebody, a partner, maybe it could be a business partner, and when you're sensing that, hey, I'm dependent on this person is not taking or doing the way I would want, or the way I want things to work, and if you're finding yourself dependent, and if you're saying I can't go along unless this person is with me, please know that you are enough. And even if it's a partnership, and when you see, oh my God, my happiness depends on somebody else or something else or some situation, please know that you are enough. We have the number 10 here, which is suggesting change. Let me kind of go and let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, so that is saying change. So there is a change which is needed. So that you can let go that conflict. There is this change which you need to bring about so that the situation is resolved, and you need to listen to your inner voice. You need to listen to your inner heart voice and see what is the calming things which are coming around for you, and how you can find joy in the ordinariness. Okay, and there could be some it is more of the mindfulness which I'm picking up. Kind of listen to your inner voice, go within, and rather than going outside and finding that joy, and which is what I'm saying, depending on somebody else, even if it's a very prominent connection and a significant other, it's fine, but you are enough. Yes, we are social beings. We do get along and need to interact with people to kind of carry on. We support people, we take support from people, and that's how we go hand in hand. That is absolutely fine. However, you also need to see that when your journey kind of gets stuck because of somebody else, and you feel that, oh my God, I cannot go beyond this point because I don't have the hand of somebody else, you can take the hand of divine. Divine is always there, supporting you, loving you, guiding you. Take that help, and you will realize that you are enough, because you are not just you as an entity. There is a whole lot of divine team which works for you, and take that support from them. They're ready for help all the time, and you just need to kind of see that it is like the 8 of Pentacles energy here. You can see that the harvest is getting ready. You're just collecting, ready for the just kind of putting in that work there, which is need to be work, and this is kind of syncing up. There is some efforts and work which are being put here, and which is what it is. It may look very ordinary to put in those efforts. It may look very getting back to the mundane, getting back to the regular stuff, but that's fine. And we have that inner voice which you need to understand, listen to, pay heed to, and see what it's revealing. As you can see, it is about this moon kind of thing in the center, and that is covering the pretty much the throat and heart chakra, and there is no rest of the body which is being shown in this image. And the 2 beautiful dolphins, which is also the sign of wisdom, which is also considered to be a very spiritual, dolphins are considered to be very spiritual beings, and you just need to kind of connect with that spirituality within, and you will get clarity. You will clear off this confusion as you move along. So that's what I'm picking up for you. So what did fall? Okay, there's a stone. Now let's see what are the messages which we are getting for you, my dear Aquarius, for the month of March. And I'm not saying that month of March specifically for you here, though I'm saying, but I'm just kind of linking you back to in the near future. This energy might not just be limited to March. It can be something which you would have felt in the end of Feb, or may continue for the month of April as well. A bit of it for some of you, maybe for some of you, maybe till mid, etc. And you don't have to worry about nothing. You and your loved ones are safe. That's a confirmation which we are getting from Archangel Michael. So if there is some fear-based energy if you have, or some worries if you have, you don't really need to worry about any of it, and all you need to do is keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Be very mindful of your intentions. Where are you parking your intentions? Where are you putting your intentions? So that is very important, and getting to know each other. This is a time wherein you will get an opportunity. If there is some confusion, maybe that confusion is because you maybe don't know much about the situation. Maybe you don't know much about this individual, or maybe a group of people whom you're working with. Here you will get an opportunity wherein you will get to know each other better, so that you can have better cooperation, better working condition, better living condition as such. And these are the messages which we get. Now I will close this with a message from, I would like to get one guidance message from angels, most appropriate guidance message for my dear Aquarius for the month of March, and a little bit ahead of that. And I'm just kind of saying that again and again. But yes, my guides are kind of making me say that again and again. They're just kind of prompting it. This card just fell on my lap. Don't know what that is. So let's see what that card says. So this is for you. Beauty. And that's a beauty. So the outer world is a reflection of your inner. That's what we were getting the message as well, right? So focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. That goes for your thoughts as well, all right? As you tune more and more into incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. And this is the affirmation which you can use as much as you like. I recognize my beauty and that of others. And that is something which you should keep saying, keep thinking while walking, while eating, while doing anything wherein you're not kind of, as much as you can say basically. So this will help you. This will clear your auric field and will make you vibrate on a higher plane. So these are the messages for you, my dear Aquarius. So please do hit the like button if you like what I do. And if not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That helps. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much for all your help. And I am open for private readings now, so you can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can pick it up from there. So thank you so much once again. Stay blessed, spread love, and be happy.